Nasaan? For item 2.1, this is the monthly preventive maintenance service of passenger elevator 1 and 2 for 12 months at CAAP Admin Building, CAAP Complex with CBA number 2601039. This is a FMD-BGMS direct contracting. Sir, before the Secretariat turn over the floor to the technical working group, sir, the Secretariat confirms that we have received one sale quotation from Hyundai Elevator Philippines Incorporated, sir. For the record, sir, we also have here today technical working group to recommend items for discussion and for resolution of the committee, Mr. Chair.
Okay, can we proceed with the opening of the submitted bids by Hyundai?
Good morning, everyone. I am Carl Dominic Arcin, one of the technical working group member of the Bids and Awards Committee Bravo. And ano ba? On behalf of the technical working group, I recommend that these individuals be designated as technical working group for this project. Namely, Carl Dominic Arcin, Miss Nicole Ann Marie Parlade, Attorney Clint Kevin Bonite, and Miss Maria Cristina Balonon for consideration and adoption of the committee.
Okay, we have here recommendations for the designation of Mr. Arcin et al. As the technical working group in charge for this project. Do we have a motion for this?
Motion, Mr. Chair.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Motion to adopt the recommendation of TWG designating Ms. Nikki Parlade and et al. As the TWG for this project.
Any second? And you, sir?
Second
Any
motion.
second? Okay, a motion duly seconded. The motion is carried. We now proceed, technical working group. Let's now proceed with the opening of the submitted bids. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Again, sir, the Secretariat confirms that we received one sale quotation for this project from Hyundai Elevator Philippines. At this point, may we now invite the representative from the Hyundai Philippines to please introduce yourself and state the company you represent. Sir, before that, sir, please be informed that this proceeding is recorded for documentation and transparency purposes po. Salamat po.
Understood. My name is Jose Enrique Mataverde. I'm a customer care manager of Hyundai Elevator Philippines.
Thank you, sir. Magandang umaga po.
Good morning.
Sir, good morning. Can you confirm na ito po yung pinasa niyong documents kanina?
Yes po, I confirm po.
Mr. Chair, permission to proceed?
Yes, go ahead with the opening.
Sa gilid. Sige, sige. Okay.
Mr. Chair, inside the submitted documents are these documents. Checklist, please.
Checklist. Valid field reps registration certificate.
Valid PhilJEP certificate of registration issued to Hyundai Elevator Services in, Incorporated on 7th day of August 2025 until 7th of August 2026 with 3 pages.
Can you check Annex A if it is updated?
Uh, Mayor's permit expiration date February 18, 2026. Tax clearance expiration date February 19, 2026.
Sorry, just to clarify, February, the expiration date of the mayor's permit is February
February 18, 26.
2026. So it's expired mayor's permit. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Tax clearance expiration date February 19, 2026. Date of filing. Ano to? Audited financial statement April 23, 2025. Expiration date pickup license September 25, 2025.
Submitted.
PhilJEP's registration submitted.
Just to clarify for the record that the submitted field jobs is valid, but the annexes are not updated. The entries in the annexes are not updated, correct?
Yes, Mr. Chair, and
Okay.
permission to
Okay.
proceed with the checklist bago po magbigay ng
Okay.
recommendation.
Yeah, go ahead with the checklist.
Valid mayor's permit or business permit.
Nasaan yung ano? Uh, Mayor's permit issued by Quezon City on February 19, 2026, valid until February 19, 2027. Submitted.
Valid certificate of sole distributorship.
Notarial certificate for distribution or distribution agreement. Agreement made on June 19, 2024 between Hyundai Elevator Co. Company organized and existing under the laws of the Republic of Korea with its principal place of business at Chungju Sandan, Chungjisu. Sasabihin ko pa ba?
Okay. Okay.
This extension shall renew and add below terms and conditions to the original agreement as of June 19, 2024. Saan ka pala? Sige. Submitted.
Latest income and or business tax return.
Ito yun.
Latest IPR.
Latest income tax return of Hyundai Elevator Services Fields Incorporated. Date of filing April 4, 2025. For the year ended December 2024. Submitted.
Duly apostilled certificate.
Ano itsura nun? Ito yun. Hindi ba ito yung ano? Ayun. Duly apostille certificate. Submitted.
Duly accomplished and signed technical specification with compliance statement in the prescribed format as attached.
Ito yun, oh. Ito yun, oh. Technical specification with compliance statement submitted but not signed.
Duly accomplished request for quotation or proposal form in the prescribed format as attached.
Sir. Mr. Chair, in aid to the technical working group, the findings po of the technical working group are as follows. Sir, the field job certificate is suspended in view of unupdated Annex A. View of updated Annex A, particularly the expired unupdated mayor's permit and the expired pickup license, in view of second paragraph of Platinum Field Job Certificate, sentence number 2 po, and another finding of the technical working group is the unsigned technical specification with compliance statement. Mr. Chair, the technical working group would like to raise a recommendation.
What is the recommendation of the TWG?
Sir, the TWG recommends the disqualification of this bidder in view of the findings.
Okay, we have here the recommendation of the technical working group for the disqualification of Hyundai Philippines for submitting a suspended field jets and a not duly accomplished technical specification with compliance checklist. Any motion or any comments or motion from the members?
Members, motion, Mr. Chair.
Go ahead, please.
Motion to adopt the recommendation of TWG to disqualify the bidder for submitting expired documents for this project.
Thank you, Sir Jaime. Any second? And you, sir? Any second?
Second.
Motion duly seconded. The motion is carried. So, Hyundai Philippines is disqualified for this project. Secretariat, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Secretariat will be coordinating to the end user to properly execute this project, Mr. Chair. Permission to proceed, sir, for the second agenda, sir.
Can we inform first the bidder if he intends to file a motion for reconsideration uh, based on the motion or based on the approved motion?
To the supplier, sir, magandang umaga po. Based on the recent uh, resolution po of the BAC for the disqualification of your submitted documents, sir, are you going to file for your request for reconsideration regarding this po?
Yes, we are.
Thank you, sir. In that case, sir, you are hereby given 3 calendar days to submit your request for reconsideration addressed to the back through the back secretariat. For now, sir, we're going to seal again your proposal and we're going to open it po pag nasubmit nyo na po yung request for reconsideration. Salamat po.
Okay, thank you. Let's now move to the second item in our opening of bids. Secretariat, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Sir, as of now po, to the bidder po for Agenda 2 po, Agenda 2.1. Sir, maraming salamat po for joining us. You are now excused po for the rest of the proceedings po. Salamat, sir. Sir, for Agenda 3.1, this is a pre-bid conference for the supply and delivery of portable airfield lighting system at ANS Logistics with bid number 261404. Bravo and user ANS. At this point, may we invite all interested bidders to please to be admitted to the Google link provided po to join us in the pre-bid conference for the mentioned project. Salamat po.
Before we proceed with the pre-bidding conference, can I ask if we don't have any other items for the opening of bids? I believe we have second item for bids opening.
Mr. Chair, originally, sir, we only have one, but yung meron po dapat tayong another opening. This is for the project of HR regarding their competency framework. However, through the back secretary did not receive any signed request for quotation despite the follow-up being made through the end user po regarding this project, sir.
And it is not calendared for today's meeting.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Okay, let's proceed with the pre-bid.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. At this point, we are now at the pre-bid conference for the supply and delivery of portable airfield lighting system at the ANS Logistics. All prospective bidders are kindly advised and informed that this proceeding is recorded for documentation and transparency purposes. For now po, kindly kindly type in your name and the company you represent to the chat box po. And please be informed and guided that all questions and or clarification shall be entertained after the presentation of the end user. Maraming salamat po.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Chair and everyone present. I will now go directly to the pre-bid conference for the project supply and delivery of portable airfield lighting system at ANS Logistics. The project title is as shown, with an ABC of 11,867,212 pesos and 80 centavos. And the source of fund is the approved APP for 2026, and the duration of the project is 180 calendar days. And competitive bidding is the mode of procurement. We now go to the invitation to bid. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, through the CAAP Corporate Operating Budget for 2026, intends to apply the sum of 11,867,212 pesos and 80 centavos, being the ABC, to payments under the contract for the supply and delivery of portable airfield lighting system at ANS Logistics. Bids received in excess of the ABC shall be automatically rejected at bid opening. The CAAP now invites bids for the aforementioned project at ANS Logistics during using the delivery of the goods is required 180 calendar days, and bidders should have completed at least 10 years from the date of submission and opening of and receipt of bids contracts similar to the project, the description of which is contained in the bidding documents, particularly in Section 2, Instruction to Bidders. Bidding will be conducted through competitive bidding using a non-discretionary pass-fail criterion as specified in the IRR of RA 12009. And bidding is restricted to Filipino citizens, sole proprietorships, partnerships, or organizations with at least 60% interest or outstanding capital stock belonging to citizens of the Philippines, and to citizens of organizations of a country, the laws or regulations of which grant similar rights or privileges to Filipino citizens pursuant to RA 5183. Interested bidders may obtain further information from BAC Secretariat of CAAP with the address at Mia Road, Pasay City, and inspect the bidding documents at the address given below from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Mondays to Thursday, except declared holidays and suspension of work. A complete set of bidding documents may be acquired by the interested bidders on April 20, 2026, until the deadline for the submission of bid from the given address and website, which will be shown later. Upon payment of the applicable fee for the bidding documents, which is in the amount of 25,000 pesos, exclusive of any and all taxes imposed by relevant government agencies. It may also be downloaded free of charge from the website of the PhilJeps and the website of CAAP, provided that bidders shall pay the applicable fee for the bidding documents not later than the submission of their bids. And the CAAP will hold, or is now currently holding, the pre-bid conference. Bids must be duly received by the BAC Secretariat through manual submission at the office address indicated below on or before May 11, 2026 at 9:30 a.m. Late bids shall not be accepted. All bids must be accompanied by a bid security in any of the acceptable forms and in the amount stated in the ITB clause 16.1. Number 9, bid opening shall be on May 11, 2026 at 9:30 a.m. at third floor Supply Procurement Building, CAAP Compound, Mia Road, Pasay City, and or via Google Meet. Bids will be opened in the presence of the bidders' representatives who choose to attend the activity. Upon payment of the bid documents, bidders must provide their respective email addresses to the BAC Secretariat. All communications, including but not limited to notices, resolutions, and replies, among others, will be sent to the email address provided by the bidders. The date when such email was sent shall be considered the date of receipt of the bidders for purposes of complying with the requirements under RA 12009. The Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines reserves the right to reject any and all bids, declare a failure of bidding, or not award the contract at any time prior to contract award in accordance with Section 70 of RA 12009 without thereby incurring any liability to the affected bidder or bidders. For further information, please refer to the information shown on the screen, and you may also visit the following websites for downloading of bidding documents as shown on the screen. We now go to the instruction to bidders. For item 1, scope of bid, the ITB clause is the procuring entity is CAAP, and the project title is Supply and Delivery of Portable Airfield Lighting System, Runway Threshold Lights, Runway End Lights, PAPI, RTIL at ANS Logistics. The identification number of the contract is bid number 26-14-04 Bravo. For item 1.2, the number of lots is 1, and this is composed of 3 items. 1 set of portable runway threshold end lights, 1 set of deployable precision approach spot indicator, and 1 set of deployable runway threshold identification lights. For item number 2, the source of fund as indicated below is the corporate operating budget in the amount of 11,867,212 pesos and 80 centavos. No further instructions on item 3.1. For item 5.2, foreign bidders, except those falling under ITB Clause 5.2b, may not participate in this project. For item 5.4, the bidder's SLCC similar to the contract to be bid should have been completed within 10 years prior to the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids. And for the purpose of this project, contract similar shall be supply, delivery, and installation of aeronautical ground lighting systems, supply and delivery of airfield lighting modules, accessories, or consumables, supply and delivery of aeronautical ground lighting equipment and devices, purchase and installation of precision approach spot indicator and other airfield lighting systems, and should have been completed within 10 years prior to the deadline of the submission and receipt of bids. For item number 7, origin of goods, no further instructions. Under item number 8, subcontracting is not allowed. Under item 9.1, we are now holding the pre-bid conference. For item number 10, for the clarification and amendment of bidding documents, the request must be in writing and submitted to the BAC of the procuring entity at the address or electronic mail as shown on the screen. Addressed to the chairman of BAC Bravo, Attorney Danjon G. Lucas. For item 12.4, the ABC is 11,867,212 pesos and 80 centavos, and any bid with the financial component exceeding the amount shall not be accepted. Under 13.1A, item 4, no incidental services are required. Also under 13.1B, item I, not applicable. The price of the goods shall be quoted DDP CAAP Old Mia Road, Pasay City. And for item II, no incidental services are required. No further instructions on the section 13.2. And for section 14 bid currencies, the bid prices for goods supplied from outside of the Philippines shall be quoted in Philippine peso. For section 16 bid security, the bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following. The amount of not less than 237,344 pesos and 25 centavos if the bid security is in manager's check, or the amount of not less than 593,360 pesos and 25 centavos if the bid security is in bank draft guarantee. The bid security shall be valid until September 8, 2026. And in case of extension of bid validity and bid security validity period, substitution of the bid security form is allowed. Bid securing declaration in the following forms may be used. A, cash or cashier's or manager's check issued by the bank. B, bank draft guarantee or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a bank, provided, however, that it shall be confirmed or authenticated by a local bank if issued by a foreign bank. And C, surety bond callable upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security. We now go to the submission and opening of bids under section 19. The address for the submission of bids is Bids and Awards Committee, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, Old Mia Road, Pasay City. The deadline for submission of bids is May 11, 2026 at 9:30 a.m. And the place, ITB Clause 22.1, the place of the bid opening is third floor, Supply Procurement Building, Civil Aviation Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, Old Mia Road, Pasay City. Under section 26.5A, partial bid is not allowed. The goods are grouped in a single lot, and the lot shall not be divided into sublots for the purpose of bidding, evaluation, and contract award. In all cases, the NFCC computation, if applicable, must be sufficient for all the lots or contracts to be awarded to the bidder. Under 26.5B clause, arithmetical correction is not allowed. And under section 26.6, the ITB clause has no further instructions and no additional requirements on section 27 post-qualification. Under section 30, signing of the contract, ITB clause 30.3, the additional contract documents to be submitted or additional documents to be submitted prior to execution of the contract are the following: certificate of authorized distributorship from the manufacturer of the brand being offered, and number 2, data sheet or product catalog with complete technical specifications. Under Section 31, ITB Clause 31.2, the posting of performance security declaration in lieu of performance security may be allowed in this project. And the following, the ITB Clause 31.3, the performance security shall be in the form as shown on the screen. We now go to the special conditions of the contract. Under GCC Clause 1A, the procuring entity is Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines. And the funding source, again, is the corporate operating budget in the amount as shown on the screen. The project site is ANS Logistics Office, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, Old Mia Road, Pasay City. The procuring entity's address for notices is Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, Old Mia Road, Pasay City, with the shown telephone number and email address. No further instructions on GCC Clause 5.2. As shown also on the screen are GCC Clause 6.2 for delivery and documents. Anyway, these are all taken from the bidding documents. For goods supplied from abroad, these are the documentary requirements as shown on the screen. And for purposes of this clause, the procuring entity representative at the project site is Engineer Darwin Calio of ANS Operations Department. For the incidental services, the supplier is required to provide all of the following services, including additional services, if any, specified in Section 6, Schedule of Requirements. These are 5 items. First is performance or supervision of on-site assembly and startup of the supplied goods. B, furnishing of tools required for assembly and maintenance of the supplied goods. C, furnishing of detailed operations and maintenance manual for each appropriate unit of the supplied goods. Number 4, performance or supervision of or maintenance of the repair of the supplied goods for a period of time agreed by the parties, provided that this service shall not relieve the supplier of any warranty obligations under this contract. And lastly, the training of the procuring entity's personnel at the supplier's plant or on-site in assembly, startup, operation, maintenance, and or repair of the supplied goods. And these incidental services shall be included in the contract price for the goods. For the packaging, these are customary provisions mentioned in the bidding documents. I will not go through this provision. For GCC clause 10.3, is maintain the GCC clause. For 11.4, not applicable. For 11.5, payment using letter of credit is not allowed. No further instructions on GCC clause 13.4. And for GCC clause 16.1, The inspection or test that will be conducted will be physical inspection to determine whether there are damages, scratches, or stains. For 17.3, this is referring to the warranty period. 3 months after acceptance by the procuring entity of the delivered goods or after the goods are consumed, whichever is earlier. And the period for correction of defects in the warranty period is 365 calendar days. And as shown on the screen, for GCC clause 17.3, not applicable. For 17.4, 17.5, and 21.1, no further instructions. And 20.2, not applicable. We now go to the schedule of requirements. As shown on the screen, the project is composed of, is one lot composed of 3 items, one set of portable runway threshold and lights, one set of deployable precision approach path indicator, one set of deployable runway threshold identification lights. And delivery schedule is 180 calendar days. For the technical specifications, as shown on the screen, I will not read all of this. These are contained in the bidding documents. For deployable precision approach path indicator system, shown on the screen also. And lastly, for the deployable RTIL, also shown on the screen. And item D of technical specs, the shipping and freight during testing and delivery at sites shall be included in the contract price. I think that, okay, we now go to the discussions. That's all, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Thank you to the end user. To all our prospective bidders, the floor is now open for any questions or clarifications. I repeat, to all our prospective bidders who are present online, the floor is now open for any questions or clarifications.
Any questions from our prospective bidders?
Good morning po.
Okay, we have one from Evercon. Evercon, go ahead, please.
Magandang umaga po.
Yes, sir. Good morning po. Sir, just ask kung saan po ang delivery ng mga items.
Sorry, ma'am. Would you kindly repeat po again the question?
Saan po yung delivery ng mga items po?
Mr. Chair, as shown on the slide earlier, the delivery location is ANS Logistics Office, Civil Aviation Authority of the Philippines, Pasay City.
Okay, thank you po.
Any other questions? Clarifications? I think everything is clear at this point. So just a reminder to our bidders, prospective bidders, that you still have 10 calendar days before the opening of bids to submit your questions, clarifications in writing through our BAC Secretariat. So BAC Secretariat, I think we can formally close this item and move to our next item.
Thank you, Attorney Frank. Next